Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. We got some news today. Senate advances resolution to limit Trump's ability to attack Venezuela. Like Trump in Congress is not, it's not on the same page here, guys. I think that attacking Venezuela, I don't know, Trump sometimes he contradicts himself because he wants to be the president of peace, but then he wants to attack Venezuela, and then sometimes I guess he has that motto, peace by force. Sometimes I think Trump is doing too much, guys. I don't know. Sometimes I think Trump is doing too much. The thing with the oil, I'm kind of getting to understand it a little bit better because I like to understand all sides before I actually say this is what I think. I like to have full knowledge of things. So sometimes I read, this is why I read all the comments, because the comments sometimes might say shit. Some people might say shit that I'll be like, okay, that guy's, that's true. The way that Trump is seeing it, as I'm understanding, is that Venezuela is supplying oil to the enemies, to China, to Russia. So that's another way of looking at it. And I just don't know what to say, guys. I just don't know what to say because at the end of the day, it's Venezuela's oil, though. So it's a lot of shit going on, guys. But let's take a look at this one. Senate advances resolution to limit Trump's ability to attack Venezuela. And before we do, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Let's take a listen.
And welcome in here to Live Now from Fox. The Senate has passed a test vote on a war powers resolution that would block U.S. forces in Venezuela. This happening moments ago here, and I wanted to share this on your screen. This is from reporter Cami Mondo saying the Senate passed that war power resolution to rein in President Trump's military authority in Venezuela. That vote 52 to 47.
It was fairly close, guys. 52 to 47 was fairly close, I gotta say.
Then 5 Republicans voting in favor, and going on to list the names there: Paul, Collins, Murkowski, Hawley, and Young. Now, we do have other lawmaker reaction coming in here. This is from Ruben Gallego, saying the Senate is passing a resolution to block Trump's unauthorized war in Venezuela. The Senate has made it clear we will not send our young men and women off to war to line the pockets of big oil. Continuing with our lawmaker reaction here, I do believe we have some more coming in. This one from Senator Patty Murray saying the Senate just passed a bill.
You know, guys, I like that, guys. I like this right here. The fact that they taking into consideration that they sending young men off there to putting their life on the line. That's a big consideration. That always needs to be considered.
This one from Senator Patty Murray saying the Senate just passed a bill to prevent war with Venezuela. Don't let anyone tell you this is just symbolic. We will keep pushing until it passes the House, and then we push to pass it with a veto-proof majority. No war, no occupation. So once again, Senate passing this test vote here. And I do want to take you out live right now to the Capitol in Washington, D.C. to just share a bit more. If you are just tuning into this breaking news on Live Now from Fox, the Senate just moments ago held a test vote and advanced a bipartisan resolution that would limit President Trump's ability to conduct further attacks against Venezuela. The War Powers Resolution requires President Trump to get congressional approval before striking Venezuela again, and it comes after the U.S. military captured the president of the South American country, Nicolas Maduro, in a surprise nighttime raid. And as President Trump's administration is seeking to control Venezuela's oil resources and its government, Democrats had failed to pass several such resolutions in previous months. Republican leaders have said they had no advance notification of the raid early morning on Saturday to seize Maduro and his wife, but mostly expressed satisfaction this week as top administration officials provided classified briefings on the operation. Now, President Trump predicted that U.S. involvement with Venezuela could be a years-long venture rather than a short-term one. In those early hours of Saturday, U.S. forces arrested Nicolas Maduro in that overnight operation, and President Trump announced the move in a Truth Social post, saying that Maduro and his wife had been captured and flown out of the country. Now, following the operation in Venezuela, President Trump said the U.S. would run the South American nation without going into details about what that would entail. But the president told the New York Times yesterday that he anticipated the U.S. would be running Venezuela and extracting oil from its reserves for years following this operation. And Venezuela holds more than 300 billion barrels of proven oil reserves. That's nearly quadruple those of the United States. So President Trump announced on Tuesday as well that Venezuela would be turning over between 30 million and 50 million barrels of high-quality sanctioned oil to the United States. He said the oil will be sold at market price, and he will control the proceeds to ensure it is used to benefit the people of Venezuela and the United States. The president also adding that the oil would be transported directly to unloading docks in the U.S. via storage ships. So once again, this breaking news here, as we were sharing this with you live during this vote, the Senate passing that test vote to block U.S. forces.
I don't like where this is going, guys. To be honest with you, you guys can. I want to hear you guys just comment on what you think. But this sounds like just a takeover. This sounds like the same thing that Russia's doing to Ukraine. I don't see a difference, guys. I don't agree with this at all. I think this right here compromises Venezuela's sovereignty. I mean, I could just feel how Venezuelan people must feel. There should be a lot of mixed feelings though, but because they actually think that there's going to be some benefits in Venezuela. But I think that Venezuela's oil is Venezuela's oil, and I don't know. I just don't like where this is going, guys. I just don't, guys. I think this needs to be stopped some way somehow, because it's going to start there. Then it's going to end. This is not going to end well, guys. This is not going to end well. Like, this is the beginning of like a one world order, or one or Trump taking over, the United States taking over the whole hemisphere. I don't like where this is going, guys. I think this right here compromises the sovereignty and puts in danger the sovereignty of every nation in this hemisphere. Guys, you let me know what you guys think. And of course, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to this channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Peace, love, and God bless.